Hey guys, Lewis here. Welcome to West of Loathing. Now, I saw this game pop up on Steam and immediately thought of Kingdom of Loathing, a game I really loved. I played it non-stop, and I thought to myself, how could I not? And so I was just setting up the options a little bit. There's a couple other options that I haven't experimented yet, since I think it's only available in-game. But so far I've just turned down the music a bit. As great as the music is, it's a bit loud. Also, I found out that you can shoot when you click. So bang! Take that, tumbleweed. Yeah. Who needs a can of beans? Oh yeah. I'm gonna be the best cowpoke this side of Loathing. Alright, let's jump on in. Change your character up there. My name is Shane Holiday. I'm worth a lot of meat. Okay. Raising your reward is just for fun. I don't believe you. Oh, edit your name, that's it. Okay. Anyway, that's enough of that. Maybe. I don't trust it saying raising your reward though. Maybe it is just for fun. Alright, let's go ahead and name our guy. Wanted for protagonizing. I'm worth 1,629 meat. Meat being the currency. Alright, what would be a good cowpoke name? Tim. Yeah. Tim McMeat. Aw, yeah. I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. I could have been a cowpuncher, a bean slinger, or a snake oiler. I like the sound of cowpuncher, but I'm curious about the others. Let's take a look. Snake oilers rely on their moxie and their chutzpah to tame snakes, their fearlessness to extract potent oils from these snakes, and their cleverness to manufacture and sell potions made from those oils. You've heard snake oilers are doing really well out west since the cows came home. Everybody needs potions and hope in these dark days, and also out west is where all the best snakes live. Interesting. Let's take a look at Beanslinger. Magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is the mystical master of both. You've heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home, due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. Cool. Cowpuncher. Cowpunchers solve their problems with their fists, whether it's shaking them at a disagreeable fella in a disreputable saloon, or using them to punch a slightly more disagreeable fella in a slightly less reputable saloon. You've heard the cowpunchers are in demand out west since the cows came home, which stands to reason. The cows aren't gonna punch themselves after all. By that logic, I'm gonna be a cowpuncher. Maybe I'll do a separate playthrough on my own as one of the other classes, and I'll just kind of play alongside where I am on the series. Because I'm gonna turn this into a series, because so far, I'm already enjoying this. Alright, this is my room. I'm Tim McMeat. This weird poster appeared here last night. What's up? Goodbye, bed. Time to head west to chase my real dreams. Goodbye, desk. Comb hair. I don't have any hair, but sure. You comb your hair one last time. I gain 1 XP. Aw, yeah. You read the spine of one of your books, Ruth Drew and the Trouble at Rattlesnake Prison. I read that one 10 times. That'd be a terrible prison, just a bunch of rattlesnakes in it. Cecil Swift and the Curse of the Cursed Graveyard. I remember that one. Gene Bobbsey and the Haunted Gulch. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Trouble at the Ancient Graveyard. I read that one 10 times too. Peggy Drew and the Eerie Graveyard. A lot of graveyard ones. Mom gave me this one a few years ago. The Secret of Vulture Tower. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. You got an item, Walking Stupid. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really bad at walking. What? Unlock stupid walking as an option. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really bad at walking. Sure? You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. You got a perk, stupid walking. When you were a child, you wanted to walk so badly. You finally have. You accidentally dropped the book, then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Whoops. Well, sorry about that. Oh, I got new options. Stupid walking. Automatically spend XP. I'll take care of that myself. I'll take care of the character sheet in a sec. Show combat grid. Sure. Nerd mode. Metagame information. Sure. Colorblind mode. Yeah, sure. Never know. Best font mode. Changes the typeface of the game to Arial. Please don't do this. Oh god. Change it back. That's better. I'm actually gonna tad bit back on the sound effects here. It's still fairly loud. Goodbye, phonograph. You pulled the needle away and the cylinder and stowed the handle away. Actually, I kind of like the music. I'll turn that back on. Hey, Russell. How you doing? Caw. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Caw, caw, caw. Feed Russell a cricket? Yeah. You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos appreciatively and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good. Well, I am going out west. Maybe it's time for you to leave too. You shouldn't stay caged up. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, calls one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Good luck out there, Russell. Maybe our paths will cross one day. Oh my god, I just noticed my walking. This is awesome. That's that walking. I imagine... What a mess. Stack firewood. Again, 1 XP. Yeah, there we go. Nice and clean. Nothing on that today. This herf really puts the herf at home. You're gonna miss Mom's cooking. I'm just imagining my family in this game just putting up with me as I walk stupidly around the house. Or crawl, or whatever. It's Mom's pie safe. Keeps all her pies safe. You'll miss meals with the family. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Vorlesgun über Zavlalenferi. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I'm a little rusty on my German. None of it makes a lick of sense to me. You pick up another one of his books. Solutio Problematis and Geometrins is Permanent. How many different languages do you need to learn about numbers? Jactus Logico Philosophicus. What a weird kid. It's your kid brother's toy box. Looks inside. You got a puzzle cube. It's one of your kid brother puzzles. I can fiddle with it. Your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. You gain 1 XP. Hooray! You've already solved it. And if you mess it up again, it'll be messed up forever. Oh yeah. So tight. It's covered with all of his weird diagrams and charts. Interesting books. Über die Darstellbarkeit einer Funktion durch ein trigonometrische Reihe. No. Über die Anzahl der Primzahlen unter einer gegebenen Größe. I think this is about math, maybe. Alright, let's get out of here. Your family farm. The McMeat farm. No time to screw around in the woods. Time to head west. Your mom smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mom. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep, it's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... The one about picking locks? Oh boy. The one about desert survival? Oh boy. The one about bartering? Oh boy. I'm guessing Crimbo is Christmas. This is tough. Usually in these kind of games, I love lockpicking because it allows me to enter new areas. But bartering seems good too, because it opens options with merchants. I'm gonna go with picking locks. That's the one. Enjoy it. Locks and how to pick them. This book is a comprehensive guide to advanced lockpicking techniques. It's got a whole chapter on tumblers. Gives you the lockpicking expertise skills. Guys, it's got a whole chapter on tumblers. It's gonna be amazing. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mom. Goodbye. Let me read this book. You quickly memorized the entire book, and you got the lock-picking expertise. They ain't yet invented a lock that'll keep you out. You can pick complex locks. Nice. After you're done reading it, you donate it to the local orphanage. Soon those orphans will be able to make their escape. Go, orphans, go! Join the Thieves Guild. Join the Dark Brotherhood. Wrong game, but you get the idea. I'm guessing this is my dad. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. That hat doesn't fit you, Dad. I'll grow into it. It's time for me to leave, Dad. His lips quiver a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's brass knuckles. These were your grandmother's brass knuckles. Your grandmother was a force to be reckoned with. Damage 4/5. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Brass knuckles from my grandma. It's a haystack. Dig for it. Hey, a needle. I found a needle. It's not for sewing, it's for lockpicking. What the hell? Dad's apparently playing guitar on the pitchfork. It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Good. Your mom raises her eyebrow. I just want one more hug before I leave. She smiles and hugs you again. Hey, bro. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Say goodbye. Hey, Rufus. Time for me to head west. He's a little more nerdy, so I'll try to give him a nerdy voice. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? To help people. To seek my fortune. To get off the stupid farm. Are you kidding me? McMeat Farm's the best thing. To help people. You read the papers, Rufus. The people out west are in trouble. They need all the help they can get. But it's so dangerous. 60% of people who go west get killed within a year. And that statistic is before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mom and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm. Alright. Bye-bye, family. It's time for me to head west. Go west, young man? Yes. West of Loathing. Skip opening credits and a ride across the Great Plains. No, I don't want to skip this. Director, Zach Johnson. I guess I'm helping this guy pay my way for the trip. Cinematographer, Victor Thompson. Film editor, Kevin Simmons. Dialect coach, Riff Connor. I'm loving this so far. Stunt coordinator, West Cleveland. I guess we're transporting oversized carrots. Key grip, Chris Moyer. Boom operator, Ryan Ike. 200 miles later. Good job to all those people. You made this happen. Dirt water for 100 miles that way. Oh no. Well, the bad news is that you fell off the cart and you got knocked out for a couple of hours. And now you've got no ride, no meat, and no prospects. Good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town though. Get up and dust yourself off. The town of Boring Springs. A turnip. Oh, it's not a carrot, it's a turnip. Okay, that would have made more sense. Turnip covered in grit. Excuse me, sir. Can I hang? I didn't read all of that. Never mind. Can a fella have a piece? I'll tell you what I've had in your... I'm gonna keep bugging you. Maybe you'll give me something. A mosey. Oh, I stepped in dung. Beg your pardon, mister. Burp. That's a cactus. More cactus. 300 miles is too far to go on foot. You need a horse. Well, it just so happens there's a horse place here. It's a chunk of wood broken from the hitching post. Get it. Broken board. Speak softly and carry a crude stick. 3-4. Oh. Teddy Roosevelt. Quote. 3-4. My brass knuckles are better. Turnip covered in grit. Increase your muscle, mysticality, and moxie by 1 for the rest of the day. Okay. Actually, I didn't look at my character sheet yet. Yeah, I turned that off. Good. Alright, so I'm a cow puncher, Tim McMeat. 0 out of 1 stomach. Your stomach capacity determines how many food items you can eat before you need a nap. Also, you can't take naps. You can only go to sleep for an entire night. Your liver capacity determines how many alcoholic drinks you can handle before you have to sleep it off. And your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use in a day. Currently, I have free unspent XP. This is my maximum HP. Being knocked unconscious means you lose whatever fight you're in, as far as you know. Okay, speed determines who goes first in combat. If both sides have equal speed, there will be a coin flip to see who goes first. The West may be brutal, but it is fair. This bonus increases damage to all of your melee attack, okay. Muscle is a measure of how beefy you are. It affects how much damage you do when you hit stuff, and how much damage you take when you get hit. Alright, magic, same thing. Moxie. You got Moxie, kid, and this is how much of it. Moxie affects how much damage you deal when shooting and how much damage you take when getting shot. Okay, grit, extent of which you are truly gritty, the higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Gumption. Your level of get up and get her done. The higher it is, the quicker you are. Glamour. Glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails and you'll be able to afford them. Oh. At this level, 10% to meat gains. Bonus meat drops mean you'll find more meat both in containers and enemies. At next level, 20% to meat gains. Okay, I like glamour. I think I'm gonna throw stuff into that. Tough customer. You're rough and tumble and rowdy and ready to rumble. 10 XP to increase. Intimidating. I guess it's always good to have an intimidation. Lockpicking. It's gonna take a while to get to the next rank. Beef up. Tap into your inner wellspring of beefiness, temporarily increasing your muscle. First aid. In the West, doctors are few and far in between, expensive and poorly trained. You've decided it's safer to take matters into your own hand. Alright, fair enough. A sign on the door reads, "Gone drinking at BS Horsery." Oh, there's the bar, and there's the sheriff's. A trader. Step right up, Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy. Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me free rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul, I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. I'll trade the soap for a lock. I don't have soap. I'll take some dynamite for a needle. How about some free dynamite? Requires dickering skill. Maybe I should have taken the bartering book. No trade right now, thanks. Now. Get lost. It looks like the doctor doesn't want to see anybody. Something loose dirt. Nope, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? You approach the weird cactus man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, cactus man. Howdy yourself. Name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? Oh, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does that hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus. Well, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation process inside the cactus part of me keeps me pretty drunk most of the time. Guess it's the my porn. Yeah, I bet. Wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have any newspaper or anything, do you? No, sorry. Well, if you happen to find one, keep me in mind. Will do, Bill. Leave him. Did you bring me something to read? Not yet. I'm still trying to find something. Okay, no hurry. I'm not going anywhere. I like the humor already. Okay, so there's the sheriff. Let's go to the barn. We need information and we need to find a horse. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? Well, you can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to a take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. Check out the box. You look for the hat box and you find a sturdy looking Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Grab it. You got an item, 4-gallon hat. Just the right size for your 4-gallon head, plus 1 muscle. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, sir. Pete! Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, fella. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well, no pressure. Alright, I'll keep it in mind, Pete. I like his eyes. You already have a hat. What would you do with 2? I could wear a hat on top of my hat. I should probably leave him alone. Ooh, lockpicking. Ooh. Let's not break into people's places just yet. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. My mind just shut down for a moment as I was trying to make sense of what he was doing and watching his little dance. See? Look at his dance. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, tarnation, there's a snake in my rattle patch. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. These guys are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Good luck, guys. This guy's just sleeping. There's a spittoon here. It's a spittoon. People spit into it. You know without even looking at it that it's absolutely disgusting. Look in it. Yep, it's full of spit. Regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum. It looks like a field teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell. Even from a distance, it smells horrible. Look closer. You are now on your hands and knees, peering into a filth-encrusted spittoon. I don't understand what is wrong with you. Wait, is there something shining at the bottom? Get it! You reach your hand towards the spittoon. Even before you touch it, you can feel the grossness in the air, like a greasy fog enveloping the stinking brass horror. It smells like the vomit trough at the mesquite barbecue eating contest. You hesitate. Never surrender, never give up, just like my hero, the Japanese Asiatic clam fisherman. He said never give up, so never surrender. You plunge your hand into the awful soup. It makes a sound like glop. Your skin is burning, your eyes start to water. Search! Your fingers make contact with something. You pull your hand out of the devil's tureen slowly, not daring to risk splashing the contents all over yourself. You appear to have gotten some kind of ring. Probably some kind of disease as well. Congratulations? Nasty ring. Though getting this ring was traumatic, you have to admit that was worth it. +1 muscle, mysticality, and moxie. Nice. Worth it. Hooray! You already plumbed the depths of this spittoon and your own depravity. You should be ashamed of yourself. Sorry. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Keep waiting. The bartender finally notices you. Howdy, cowboy. Howdy, barkeep. Name's Tim. What brings you to our little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far, though. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of an errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I'd recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company, from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco, and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon. They're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. What about Dirtwater? Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Lots of opportunity there. Pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep. If I were a younger man, I'd probably head that way myself. Any errands? You mentioned some errands. Yeah, this Forsaken Burg's always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that no-account sheriff could certainly stand to have somebody doing his job for him. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cowpoking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. I could probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. Weak fungicide. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to kill weak fungi. This item is used in combat and effective against goblins. I'll take care of it. Howdy, good to see you again, Tim. Tip your hat to the bartender. Who's this fella at the bar next to me? Well, might be you should ask him that yourself, seeing as he's right here. He won't bite you. Okay. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. Real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent up frustrations about it. Ouch. Howdy, I'm Tim. Howdy, Tim. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming? Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. Haven't sold one in ages. Oh, is that why you're drinking instead? Yep, and me being here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One, kind of a boring one, but it's got 4 legs and back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show it to you. Okay. Oh, he's gone, just like that. The woman glares at you. Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if you don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye-bye then. Sorry. Yeah, just thought I'd say howdy. Well, then mission accomplished, I reckon. Just avoid Susie there. So there's the goblin. A pile of old newspaper. Take one. You got an item. Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. This is a copy of the Boring Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. Alright, I could give that to Bill. Whiskey. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. Grab a bottle. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking age here is can reach the top of the bar. You got Nurse brand whiskey. This whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. And given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. What? I'm not. My standards aren't that low. The goblin shouts, Briark. Attack the goblin. Fight, fight, fight. We got the jump on him. Alright. So I got punch, pistol attack, beef up. Uses 1 AP, usable once per fight. This will not end your turn. First aid, and surrender. What happens if I just surrender to the goblin? Defeat. Ouch, that must have been embarrassing for you. Well, nothing happened. Yeah, nothing happened. He knocked me over there. Alright, not this time. Beef up. I summon the power of the cows within me. Punch! Oh, he whiffs. Oh, I should have used the fungicide instead. Deal 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is a goblin. Spray him. The goblin's fungal flesh disintegrates, suffers 25 damage, goblin dies. Victory! Having dispatched the goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. You gain free XP. Head back upstairs. Nice. I have 6 XP. I might save it up for glamour. That or maybe moxie, since my shooting isn't as powerful as my melee. Never mind. Sorry, Susie. I took care of that goblin for you. Thank you kindly, Tim. I knew you was a stand-up fella the moment you walked in here. He reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. You gain 200 meat. Tip my hat. You tip your hat to the bartender. Just thought I'd say howdy. Alright, let's go see about the horse. This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. It's a haystack, dig through it. Yeah, needle. Nice. It's a haystack, dig through it. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, no, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh god, yes, thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered new map locations: Orehole Mine, Boring Springs Boneyard, and Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send it back here. You got a bag of homing oats. Brimley's location-aware oats. They're healthy and expeditious. We'll send the hostler's horses back to them. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Right now I only have the one horse available. In that case, let me think about that. You said something earlier about an injury. Yeah, I busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd you do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in the office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or... I'm pretty sure she was just being sarcastic. Let's see. Just browse. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs and its environs. I love it. So I got a bag of oats. Wait, Nurse Whiskey. Nurse Brand Whiskey. Oh, okay. Well, I know how to get her attention. Let me just crawl over there. Actually, I'm gonna give Bill this newspaper. Did you bring me something to read? Give him the newspaper. You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now let's see here. What can I do to return the favor? Oh, I know. A shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Behind the outhouse at Orehole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now, if you could just kind of stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Stick the newspaper to him. I don't know why, but that's really amusing. Get lost. Offer some whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse Whiskey. Your favorite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house. What the hell? Wow, shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. Okay, fine. Doc Alice looks to be about in her 50s. Her hair is graying and her face is lined, but her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey, stat. Don't give it to her. She scowls at you. Well, what the hell I let you in here for then? Shrugged. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. Let's preen a little. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. You gain 1 XP. Awesome. Alright, let's just give her the whiskey. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Well, now that you have the whiskey. Can I take a look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're gonna do you much good in this doomed forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Check out the books. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Leaf through the life and works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it you mostly just find a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of a ludicrous speculative fiction. Haha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. You gain 3 XP. Leaf through the Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. You start flipping through the goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed, and you also know that blurf is the goblin word for hour. You learn to speak goblin, sort of. You got a perk goblin tongue. You speak a little bit of goblin, at least enough to order a beer, which is the important thing. You can communicate with goblins. Probably would have been more useful if I found this book before I killed that goblin. I'll do it in my own personal playthrough. Make like a tree and leaf. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? Depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world's gone to hell in a horse car and you ask what's the matter? Bandits? Cows? Demons? Dead men walking? Why don't you go ahead, pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut. Looking to take a bite out of the living? Nope. Well, just count your lucky stars and stay out of town cemetery then. Sounds like something we need to investigate. But first, let's go get that shovel. It's over by ore hole. Alright, let's see. Behind the outhouse. This is where Bill said to look. Look behind the outhouse. He wasn't kidding. Not that it would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. You got an item, shovel. A device for turning the ground into holes. Provides the options to dig in certain places. Cool. It definitely does not bear closer scrutiny. There's still some meat ore in this cart. Dig for it. You get 50 meat. Actually, do I have enough XP for, I do. I'm gonna increase that. So I have a little bit more of meat gain. There's a dirty mug here. Grab it. Dirty glass mug. The bottom is stamped property of Boring Spring Saloon. Reward if returned. Alright, awesome. Let's explore. It's instructions for the cargo elevator. Examine the controls. This mechanism is labeled cargo elevator control. A poster on the wall behind reads, Level 1, blasting cap storage. Level 2, plungers, both kinds. Level 3, tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Level 2, I guess? This minecart is still full. Dig through it. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. You got an item. Unrefined meat nugget. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot for the veins of gristle and flesh and, well, veins. Just sell it. Alright. Can I equip this shovel? No? Okay. Plungers. The sign lied though. There's only one kind. Take one. You got a detonation plunger. Sometimes the only solution to a clogged pipe is to blow up the entire building. I love it. Alright, let's hook this up to the TNT. Anything over here? No. This looks dangerous. Hook up the plunger to it. You can't get past this rubble. Fighting against your instincts for self-preservation, you've hooked up a plunger and strung it a fair distance away. This makes you nervous. Press the plunger. You press the plunger and nothing happens. You've got to hook up a blasting cap. Well, oh shit. Blasting cap. These crates are all labeled blasting caps. The period is part of the label. That's why it's inside the quotes like that. Grab one. Dang it. Looks like you're gonna need a crowbar to pry one of the crates open. Well, damn it. Tools. Toolbox, but it's locked. Pick the lock. Good thing I have lock picking. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Crowbar. The crowbar is one of nature's simplest machines. It's exactly what you want on your side if a thing has a lid and you don't want it to have a lid anymore. Provides the option to pry things open in certain places. Damage 5 to 6. Ooh, that's an upgrade. Haha. I got a crowbar now. Alright, now let's get a blasting cap. Grab one. You pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blaster cap. This is a device for converting electricity, which has only recently been discovered, into explosions, which are awesome. This looks dangerous. Add a blaster cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. This makes you nervous. Kaboom! I wonder what's in here. Oh, it's the horse. How did we get it? Did it just go in here and just rocks collapse? There's still some meat ore in this cart. Dig for it. Score, 50 meat. Looks like something's buried here. Dig. Hey, shiny, you got a silver nugget. A shiny nugget of silver. You see a dark horse, barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's okay, I'm a friend. Winnie! The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like crippling introverts away from you. Reassure her. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. ... In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. Yeah. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. Snort. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Come on, please. Eat the oats yourself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bags and toss them in your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever eaten. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realize that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Geez, these are powerful. The horse looked at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee, so that's something. There's a good girl. Winnie? Feed her the oats. The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer a handful of oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn back, she's gone. Well, okay then. Okay. Was there something behind me? Let me slide around this room. Oh. No. I want to see that pile. No, nothing. Huh? What's this crack? There's a hole here. Examine the hole. You bend down and shine your lantern into the crack in the rock. You can just barely make out a square shape down there, well out of arm's reach. Looks like somebody dropped a small metal box into the hole, though you don't know if there was a way to hide it or discard it. If you're truly desperate to find out what's in there, you could try reasoning with the rock. Your primary argument would be a bundle of dynamite. Perhaps you could persuade the hole to widen enough to grab the box. Pack some dynamite in the hole. It requires 3 dynamite. I don't have that much. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind if I get enough dynamite. Well, let's head back to Boring Springs. So far, so good. I've been enjoying this. Oh, I can shovel the dung. It's nasty work, but someone's gotta do it. You gain 1 XP. Awesome. So far, I'm really enjoying this. This has been really fun. Although I looked at the time, I lost a lot of time getting absorbed into this game for what it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. But I'm really enjoying this so far. I can't wait to play more. Anyway, that's gonna be it for the first episode of West of Loathing. Hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!